Hello everyone, it's Mario. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a review for the new Tiana Ultimate Princess Celebration Designer doll released by Disney Store. As most of you know, this is the second Tiana. The first one was released a while ago and that one is more modern. And I feel like the entire Ultimate Princess collection, the theme of it is supposed to be modern, going to a Met Gala kind of thing. But for this Tiana, she feels very different from the entire collection because the designer was inspired by like New Orleans Art Deco in the 1920s and 30s. And so you can definitely see that in the style. And I don't know, I think she might be my favorite from the collection. She's just so beautiful. It's a perfect Tiana doll. She almost doesn't fit with the collection, like I said, because she goes back in time rather than modern. Which I'm actually watching right now, Interview with the Vampire show on AMC. And the show stars in the 10s and 20s and 30s. And as I'm watching that show, this doll came out and I was like, oh my God, it's like she was in the show because it's 100% accurate to like that New Orleans, like, you know, flair. It's so beautiful. But yeah, so yeah, I absolutely love her. We're gonna go ahead, take her out of the box, take a closer look at everything, and let's get started. First up, we're taking a look at the box, and it's an olive green color mixed in with some browns. We have the designer collection logo on top, and we have the star here as her logo, which to me, this entire design is inspired by like the evening star. And so of course the star is gonna be the logo. It says Tiana limited edition 1 out of 5,500, which is a pretty good amount of dolls. On the back of the box, we have a picture of the designer. And I didn't mention it earlier because I was too excited talking, but I will put her Instagram below on the description. Okay, she made a post about the doll and everything. As always, you can go ahead and pause if you like to read any of this. And the retail price is $129.99. It's not written on the box. When you open it up, as usual with these boxes, you have the certificate on one side. Oh, there's little stars also in there in the plastic. You have the certificate here. Here's my limited edition number out of 5,500. And then on the other side, you have the little cardboard pamphlet, I guess you could call it, with, again, a picture of the designer of the doll, the Ultimate Princess Celebration logo, and then we have a picture or sketch of the doll, which, again, we saw earlier on in the video, which was provided by the artist. And now, before we go ahead and take her out of the box, I always show you what she looks like in it. She has a pretty dark background, which seems to be the woods, kind of like darken a little bit with some hints of blue and yellow and green. She looks beautiful. I love the pose. It's like she's dancing, right? You see the little lights in the back. It's really pretty. I love how her dress is open on the bottom. And again, this one doesn't have the fluffy cardboard on the bottom as a base. It's just straight up cardboard, just like they did with Briar Rose. Here we have Tiana out of the box, and we're gonna go ahead and take a closer look at everything and remove the outfit and all of that. So first up, we're taking a look at her face, and she just looks beautiful. They did such a good job here. It's definitely the same face sculpt as the previous Tiana designer doll from the collection, but that one had like a shiny face, like a shiny material was used, and this one is just regular matte, right? And the paint jobs are completely different, of course. They changed the eyebrows up, they changed the shape of the lips with the painting of them, like the way they painted them, changed the shape, but it's definitely the same face mold. See how the lips are different, or they look different? But again, that's just a trick with the painting of the lips. I love the little stars that they put on her cheeks. Her eyebrows, one is raised and the other one isn't. She has rooted lashes, and the lips have like a little, it's like burgundy with a little red tint there. But yeah, definitely love the little stars on her face. Sometimes the camera doesn't pick it up as well, but in person they are like a little bit brighter, but so pretty. For the hairstyle, she has really short hair, which is very fitting with the style from back in the day in the 20s. She has it up to the side there and a little curl on her face. And again, the hair, it kind of all depends on the doll that you get. I personally don't think I got the best one. Just her hair is a little bit messier than I would like, right? It's supposed to be more tidy like this, you know, so that you can really see the curl, but I do have some loose hairs going on. Maybe I'll fix it later with hairspray. Yeah, she has this little like net with the little stars and rhinestones glued onto it. So they are kind of glued onto her hair, but nothing too bad if you were to take it off. Like, it's not gonna mess up her hair. But it's very pretty. I love the style for sure. Now I'm giving you a quick look at the outfit while it's on the doll before we go ahead and remove it. And I'll read you the description from the website. It says, detailed couture gown with train, velvet cape with fur collar, embroidered shooting stars, golden metal jewelry and accessories, metallic stars on hair, face, and stockings, and golden heels. So that's pretty much the description on shopdisney.com for the dress, for the overall look. And here you can see what Tiana looks like from the back, and we can see a beautiful evening star embroidery right there on what they are calling the velvet cape. That's what we're gonna call it too. Okay, so now we're gonna take a closer look at the outfit. We removed the stand, and as you can see, it's the same as all the other stands in the collection with the artist's signature on the bottom. So here we have her velvet cape, and it actually, you can tie it in the front. It's a cape that kind of wraps around her, and it's pretty easy to do if you don't have like a camera in front of you and stuff. It's easier. It took me a minute there, huh? But that's just me. Now, one thing that I want to mention, this is my mistake. I'm so mad. I ended up cutting it with the scissor. I'll get over it. But yeah, so just be careful. I don't know how it happens, but it happens. Happens to anyone. So here you can see when the cape is on, I think it looks pretty, but I think it looks better open. I feel like the intention was for this cape to be more clear, more see-through, a little softer maybe. Not as like, not that it's a harsh material, but since it's doubled up, I don't know, maybe it could have been like a thinner something, right? But maybe the embroidery wouldn't have taken that. Who knows why they ended up making it this way, but it looks beautiful when it's open, so it works for me. So yeah, as you can see, it has the fur part on the top, which is kind of cushiony, right? It's like a cushiony feel. And I really love this. It just adds like extra fanciness to her, right? She looks rich, expensive. It looks like she could have come right out of the movie. Like once she opens her restaurant, and once, you know, at the end of the movie, this is something I could see her totally wearing. Look at all the embroidery work and all the rhinestones on there. It's just beautiful. We have little sparkles and stars everywhere. This one especially, right? And then it's also on the bottom. So yeah, I mean, overall, the cape is beautiful and it looks awesome when you have it on the doll and open. Here we have Tiana without the cape. And one thing that I found really cute right away is that her necklace is supposed to be Ray, or like an ode to Ray. It's a little firefly and it's painted gold and shiny, with the wings being a little bit of like a hint of green. Really pretty, and it goes all the way to the back. It's just plastic, right? You can see it there under the dress, which I'm starting to notice that it doesn't look like it's removable, but we'll get to that. She also has another firefly in the back, and that one is actually metal with a white rhinestone on it. Really, really pretty detail. She also has this glitter on her body, right? It's so pretty and shiny. You can see it in the front of her chest area as well. This little piece here, I think it's like a little star or a firefly. It's also metal and painted gold. And while you can remove the outfit on the bottom part, the neck area, you would have to remove her head in order to take the dress out. It's all sewn in, right? Which is funny because the other Tiana is also hard to get her outfit off. So they share that in common. She has the stockings, which you can kind of see they go all the way up to, you know, kind of like an underwear, or her waist really. And she has the regular rubber legs. So yeah, unfortunately we couldn't remove the outfit, but it is what it is, right? You can still see how beautifully made this outfit is. I love all the pleats in the front. And then we have the train that just trails behind her, really, really nice. There's embroidery on that as well, which is kind of like falling stars, right, with the rhinestones. Really, really pretty. The color for this dress is also, I would say, like an olive green. And her stockings has the little stars glued on there. Try to be careful with that so they don't fall or anything. Then she has gold plastic shoes, and there's a little firefly right there, which is really pretty. Really, really nice detail that kind of ties it all in together. She's wearing 2 metal bracelets on this hand, And on this one, it's kind of like 2 fireflies or 3 fireflies together, and it's also metal, painted gold. And she's also wearing a ring, which seems to be a pearl, right? She has a little hole in her finger and it's kind of stuck in there, probably glued. Alrighty, everybody, so that is all for today. Let me know what you think of Tiana in the comments. Do you love that this one is more throwback to like her time period, or do you prefer the one released before that's more modern and, you know, high fashion? For me, it's hard to pick because the previous Tiana was already one of my favorites. So I don't know if I could pick between the two. I think they're both beautiful, totally different depictions. And yeah, let me know what you think. I'm really excited to see what Ariel looks like. She's the last one left for the collection, and hopefully we'll see her soon. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all on my next video. Bye-bye.